Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lindy, aka Paleobarbie, if you're new here. Thanks for stopping by. This is Vlogmas Day 21, and it is going to be a little bit of everything. A little bit of food, a little bit of the Advent, but the main part of it, this first part is going to be, I want to talk to you about my January plan for, just hitting it, right? With diet, exercise, everything. I'm going to do a plan called 75 Hard, and you guys have heard me talk about that. Nicole Burgess is also doing it. I'm going to do it with her group of people in her Facebook group that not everybody in there is doing it. It's very intense. It's not really supposed to be a fitness challenge, even though it kind of is, even though he says it's not. But the entire program is more of a mental challenge. I think it's to see how tough you can be on yourself and challenge yourself, your mind, your body, everything. So I'm not a doctor, just as Nicole said on her video, so make sure you go watch her video too. I'll try to link, I'm sure all of you have heard of Nicole, but I will try to remember to link it. It requires you to be very, very, very strict, basically. And I feel like I have always done something in January, whether it be like before I was keto and I was still paleo, I would do like Whole30 or things like that. Last January, I did my keto AIP experiment to see what things bothered me, food, and what things triggered my migraine. So it basically was a really clean, keto, Whole30-ish kind of thing. That I did last year. So this year I'm doing 75 hard, so it's not just going to be for January, it's for 75 days. I'm praying and hoping I get through the 75 days and don't mess up, because if you mess up, you have to start back at day one. And Whole30 was the same way. If you messed up in Whole30, you were supposed to start back at day one. So here are the rules. If you want to do it, you can go to, just Google 75 hard. It'll take you to the website. All the rules are on there, but I'm going to give you the rules here. You have to complete 2 workouts a day, 45-minute workouts a day. One of them has to be outside. And so this part, you're going to have to plan a little bit, because, what happens if it rains that all day long that day? What happens if it, you never know life is going to throw your way, right? So my plan, for my 2 45-minute workouts is, obviously one's going to be inside. They can both be outside, but one has to be outside. Is to have a back porch plan. So if there's a day for whatever reason, say it's raining all day, or say, life hits, grandchildren, all the things, and I don't get it, I'm not able to do my outside workout until whatever time at night or whatever, I'm going to take my computer on my back porch and do my outside workout out on the back porch, because it'll be outside. So I can do yoga out there, I can do whatever. That's my plan B if I don't get to go do some other things outside. Okay, so it's 2 45-minute workouts. 1 gallon of water a day, which I have a gallon jug from Hydromate. I wish I'd have got the half gallon so I could just refill it like you're halfway there, even though the gallon one's marked, but the gallon one is just so big. So I think I'm going to fill the gallon one every day, and I'm going to pour it into my Yeti with ice and drink it that way. And then I'll know I'm done when it's all, to the bottom. So gallon of water a day. Next rule is you have to follow a diet. It doesn't matter what diet you follow. So people doing 75 hard are not just keto people. You could be doing keto. You could be doing Weight Watchers. You could be doing carnivore. You could, whatever your cup of tea is, you could be doing. That is the rule. Follow a diet. Because there's no cheat meals. That's part of that too. And then my plan is I'm going to start off not tracking for the first 2 weeks and see how I do, just because I feel like all of the other rules are going to be so intense that I should give myself a break from that. So I'm going to not track for 2 weeks and then see how I'm doing. Even though it's a mental challenge and not really a physical challenge, I still want to get some weight off. So I'm going to reassess it after 2 weeks. So follow a diet. That's the next rule. The next rule is read 10 pages a day out of a nonfiction or self-help book. And so I've got some kind of saved in my Amazon cart. I'm going to go look at half price books and see what they've got before I spend full price. But those kinds of things. 10 pages a day, which that will also be a challenge for me because I'm not a big reader, but also grandchildren. It's hard to, I mean, you guys that have kids know it's really hard to have a quiet time to read when children are around all the time. You have to take a daily progress picture, which I kind of like this one, even though I don't really like looking at myself, because if you're doing something for 75 days, you might not see it in the first week like you see pictures here every day. But if, say you look at day 1 or day 7, and then you look at day 30, and then you look at, you know, so I think it would be cool to see the transition and see what it looks like. And then last one is no alcohol. I know, right? Lindy is giving up her wine for 75 days. Okay, I can do this. I can do this because it's going to be good for me, and it's going to help me to be on track and maybe get the last 30-40 pounds off that I want to get off. So I am, you know, I'm committed to doing that. So it says if I have any, I have to start back over, and I don't want to have to start back over. So, right? So that's the rule. Other things I'm adding to this, these rules of his, just for my personal, is of how I'm doing it, is I downloaded the app. It's in the app store. You can get it. Just search for 75 Hard app. And it's great because you can check off your daily, what you've done, and it helps you keep on track. So I did that. I'll be testing my ketones because I'm wanting to lose weight. So I want to make sure that I'm in ketosis. Because I know that the wine has been throwing me out of ketosis lately because of, you know, it's the holidays or whatever. So we know. I'm going to be testing them to see. I'm going to be doing more meal prep and meal planning because I want to make sure that I have easy access to stuff that I can grab and heat up, especially for lunches and breakfasts, and then plan the dinners if I don't have them made ahead of time. Because if you're going to have to do 2 45-minute workouts a day, you don't want to be spending a lot of time in the kitchen. You know, you gotta plan your time when you're doing something like this. I'm also going to order some keto chow to incorporate into some either lunches or afternoon snacks because I will be doing intermittent fasting again. I'm kind of got off track with it, as I said, since I've been sick. So I'm going to try to get back to alternate day fasting. And so I want to maybe incorporate some keto chow and stuff like that. I'm going to print out my exercise chart again. It is in my link tree if you want to print one out. And I plan to use that for all of 2021, not just for 75 Hard. Just like I did this year. I fill in the little circles. Very satisfying, guys. So some types of workouts that I'm planning to do are walking, yoga as usual. I do a lot of kettlebell workouts and things like that. I'm planning, like, if I have to do it on the back porch, I can do yoga or something else on the back porch. It doesn't have to be yoga, but I could easily do either. I'm going to create another workout playlist that's separate from the one I already have on here, with videos that are at least 45 minutes long, or about 45, you know, not too much longer than that, because I want to try to keep them right at 45 ish, right? So y'all can go and look at those once I get that set up if you want to get some ideas if you want some YouTube workouts for your indoor workout. Eventually, hopefully I can go back to Planet Fitness sometime. We'll see if that happens. But this is my plan for January, guys. I hope some of you guys will join me. Like I said, make sure you check with your doctor before you start doing something so strict. Same thing they tell you about keto, you know, all the things. And if you don't want to do 75 Hard, make sure you go over and watch Nicole's video. She talks about the keto cut. You could just do something similar and call it the keto cut. Pick the things that you want to do. So I think that's a good plan. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys what I make for dinner, and then we're going to do Advent, and I will see you in the next video, which will be really soon. Alright guys, for dinner I'm making sheet pan fajitas again. I'm using beef again, skirt steak, peppers, onions, and then I'm going to make the keto faux refried beans to go with it. So I'm going to get these cut up and washed and put on here, and then I'll show you the rest. Alright guys, they're all on the tray. I'm going to stick them in the oven until they're all cooked. Alright guys, so I roasted some zucchini, red bell pepper, and eggplant, and I'm going to put it in the blender and puree it. Alright guys, all done, and then here is the faux refried beans. We're going to get this all plated up. Alright, going to open the wine advent. This one, Cabernet. I tried this one. All right, here's the cheese. Pepper's not here. I never know how to say this. Edam, I think.